so excited you're joining us this evening.
Zen.
Listen. Yes.
All right. No,
Oh,
that was very nice. Very nice. Welcome to Find Out Wednesday.
Woo! Yes.
Yay!
So glad you guys are here. Well, you guys, before we officially get started, we are so excited to announce that one of our partners in crime, Mary Perry, and her husband Luke. You know, some of you haven't believed us when we said, you know, Mary Ann was pregnant because you never saw the belly, but she was. And guess what? Abby Rose is in the house. Well, not in the house. She's still at the hospital, but I think she's actually coming home. So anyway, she's probably home by now, but we are so excited, so proud to be celebrating the new baby. Yeah. She's so cute. Yeah, we'll see her when she's like 12, probably, when this quarantine. Yeah, she'll be driving. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yes. Well, you guys, we're so pumped you're here. Some of you already are commenting, but make sure you're commenting, letting us know you're on, where you're from, who invited you. What are you excited about? We have our Glam Squad standing by in the chat to make sure that nothing is missed, because sometimes we're so focused on what we're doing, we forget. So they're there to just take care of you so that we can take care of telling you all the things that we want to tell you about and fast, because we know that, you know, as much as you might want to hang out with us all night, you really don't want to hang out with us all night. All right. So with that being said, it is Wind Down Wednesday. So what does that mean? Well, it means no matter what kind of week you've had so far on this beautiful hump day, whether you need a glass of wine or you want to wine to your friends, the reality is we're here and we're together. And it's time to kick back and relax for a minute. And so first and foremost, we are going to be talking tonight about Naturally. We've been talking a lot this month about all of our skincare lines, the skincare lines that Mary Kay has beyond Time-Wise 3D, which many people are familiar with. Next week is our last week of skincare, and it's going to be all about our repair line, which is like, oh, yeah.
Botox in a box. It's the best.
Yeah, Botox in a box. Yes. And so, of course, all of these skincare lines offer something special, something different. And we're just here to educate you on all of it so that you know that you'll have either choices to mix and match, or maybe you learn something new. And so as we're talking tonight, you know, as you're chatting away, as you make sure you've registered in the welcome, you know, announcement post on this page, wherever that is on here, make sure you've registered. And this is how you're going to get entered. The more you participate, the more you comment on the posts that have gone up, the more that you are commenting in here, your chances are to win some goodies in the mail coming soon. You just got to make sure you stay on till the end. We've got a 4-question easiest quiz of your life, and you're going to text that to your consultant. It's going to seal the deal on you qualifying for those gifts. And at any time you're sitting here tonight and you're like, I want to get some friends together. You guys, we have been having so much fun with these 5 and 5. We share 5 products with you in 5 minutes. And you know, you can get half price shopping when you include some of your girlfriends. And so if you're sitting there going, okay, I get half off items and I can do it in like 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, I want to do one of those. So we want you to write book me in the chat right there, right down there, put book me, and your consultant will know to contact you to book an appointment. And you could win a biocellulose mask. A 4-pack is $70, so it's kind of a great deal. And you're going to firm and have your skin looking great. I mean, look at the difference between my eyes in that like one usage. Seriously.
It's unbelievable.
I really wish I had the time without these 3 kids at home all the time to use it every day, because I would love to lock myself in my bathroom. Well, I actually probably need to lock myself in my bathroom more now than ever. But anyway, I digress. And if you want to hear more about Mary Kay, you guys, we are doing this $1,000 cash giveaway. So when we're all done, if you're like, I want to win some money, guess what? You can get entered to win. But also, if you would be willing to help your consultant out by hearing more about Mary Kay, guess what? You can win a beautiful brush set. And there's a brush in there that I'm telling you right now, it's magic. If you don't know how to put on your eye makeup, which I don't necessarily feel like I do, it's magic. Okay. And then last but not least, of course, you're commenting like crazy, which I see the comments rolling, but we're going to keep rolling because, well, we've got stuff to talk about. So tonight, it's all about our Naturally skincare line. Yes. Oh, I feel like it's covering you. Oh, now it's really covering you. I was trying to get it in a place where it wouldn't be so weird.
There you go.
There you go. All right. So you guys, welcome to Naturally. We're going to tell you all about it. What do you want to tell them first, Montana?
Well, there's so many great things about this product for sure. I mean, the first thing is that it is a very unique skincare set that Mary Kay worked really hard to come out with, because we had so many consultants and customers that were like, we want something natural. However, there's a lot of like, you know, things that can appear one way that aren't the other. You know, like the Monet or like the Mona Lisa. Good from far away, not so good up close. Okay, but here's the thing about the Naturally line. All the products have received our EcoCert logo, and they're verified by the company that does it. Actually certifies that these products are, you know, the packaging. It really helps that we have this EcoCert because it gives us value to our products. Everything is natural. Everything is organic. The EcoCert is a classification that was designed and founded in France in 1991 to help ensure the authenticity of natural. And based on all the, it's actually like harvested, planted, packaged, like everything is natural, organic, in one place. It's amazing. It's truly Mary Kay never does anything but the best. That's all.
It's like the godfather of all natural. The things that you have to go through to get this certification.
Like all the hoops.
Yes.
So it's very awesome that Mary Kay did that for our natural skincare line. So we're so excited to show it to you guys. And if you've ever heard of EcoCert, put it in the chat, because I have to say I was personally super impressed when I did some research, because I had no idea what this meant.
Never heard of it.
Because I'll take all the things. I want all the things. Just fill it up, you know. But it's truly a huge it's a huge benefit to those that really do seek out the natural skincare lines. No sodium lauryl sulfates, no synthetics, no parabens. This entire line, 3 out of the 4 pieces are 100% natural, and 1 piece is 99.49% natural.
Yeah.
So like basically natural.
Yeah. Nice. So this is how I explain it. You know, people always talk about like, we always tell people Mary Kay is made in the US. Okay. But this skincare line is not. But this is okay. So for those of you who this is more science than you can deal with, let me dumb it down for me to share with you. Okay. This is how I like to explain it. So I like to think of cupcakes in like a bakery. So, you know, like Mary Kay, it's their recipe. But in order to make it in this special bakery, which has like amazing certification, like Michelin type star certification, it's in France. And so it's Mary Kay's recipe. Mary Kay is, you know, in charge of the whole thing. But this bakery has to approve where Mary Kay gets the ingredients from, how they are driven, like how the olive oil is pulled out of the olives, like to go into the cupcake. That's what I'm saying. It's mind blowing. And then they have to approve the cupcake wrappers to be able to leave. And so some of you are like, oh, can I get a sample of this skincare line? No. You know why we can't give you a sample? Because we don't have the cupcake wrapper to give it to you in, right?
Yeah, we can't give it to you in sample form. We're not allowed.
No, we could be the reason Mary Kay loses the certification with EcoCert. That's how crazy it is. So I like to tell people, you know, that you meet some people who are like, I'm all natural. And then you see them in the McDonald's drive-through line. I like to call those people light green. Okay.
Light
and they're interested, but they're not committed. And then we live near Michigan State University, which we've got, you know, like that Kelly green. EcoCert is like forest green. Like it's dark green. It ain't messing around. So anyway, I just wanted to share that because I think sometimes like so much science, and I picture like a really white lab and glass. And that's all I wanted to say. That's how it is in my mind where this is made.
No, that was so good. That was so good. Because I get kind of like fuzzy with all the facts. I'm like, oh,
science. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. And you guys, when Montana says it's 95.9 or 95.9%.
99.45.
Yeah, we're not allowed to round up and say 100 with EcoCert. But, you know, a lot of other companies do say, oh, it's all, 100%, blah, blah, whatever. So because there's no regulation on it. So that's why the seal that you see over here is such a big deal right there. That seal, that's the thing. That's the thing. If it's on there, it's legit. No on there. No legit. Hold on. There it is. Okay.
There it is.
All right. We have a video though. We're going to show you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Let's show the people. Ooh. She's so happy.
I know. Her bathroom even looks like a spa.
Right? Where are her kids screaming at her?
I don't know. She probably doesn't have any yet.
True story. True story. Oh my
goodness. So good. So good.
All right. So let's talk about the different steps and the different products she used. But you guys, once again, I just want to point out this is free of parabens, phthalates, synthetic fragrances. There is a little vanilla, like, I don't know, flavor, not flavor, like
oils, probably.
Yeah. So anyway, no synthetic dyes, SLSs, SLESs. And if you're sitting here going, I don't know what any of that means you don't care enough to know. Just, it's okay. It's okay. Move on.
But there still are pieces for you. So don't leave because you're going to be excited to hear about some of these pieces for sure.
Yes. All right. First up.
Cleanser. Okay. So obviously first place we start is cleanser. This is the product that's 99.45% natural. It has no sodium lauryl sulfate, so it's not going to give you a lather. So a couple tips, you can use a cotton round to put it on your face, or even better, you can use our Skin Vigorate cleansing brush. Put it on the brush, rub it around your face for the time that your timer does on your brush, rinse it off with warm water, or you can combine the first two steps, which is your purifying cleanser and your exfoliating powder, and mix them together. You saw the powder that she poured out in her hand. This product is the second step. So you can mix them together and get a nice little exfoliant. But let me tell you about the cleanser really quickly. It retails for $26. It's going to last 2.5 to 3 months depending when you're using it twice a day. You don't need very much. Remember, there's no bubble. So you don't need to use more to get more bubbles. It's just a little gentle cleanser. It's great for anyone that has sensitive skin. It's also really great for young adults that maybe they just want to try, like teens, if they want to try something that's not heavy, but they like more of a hydrating set. This is a great one for them. I'm just going to be honest. I would not use this if you're oily. It's not going to cut the oil for you, but it's really good if you have normal to dry skin or dry skin. And then our next is our exfoliating powder. And so this is one of my personal favorites. I am oily. I do love this product. And I'll tell you why. Because it has a lot of properties in it that are going to help absorb oil. It is 100% natural. It has hydrogenated castor oil. You have to also be a speech pathologist to have this job. Not pronunciation. Okay. Citric acid for exfoliating, and basically it creates these little waxy beads that you use on your, like you mix it in, it's like this exfoliating wonderfulness. Rice flour, baking soda to absorb the oil, and it has that light vanilla fragrance. You can mix it with your cleanser, or Stephanie will tell you another way to use it. You can mix this with any of our cleansers. I mix this with my Time Wise 3D cleanser a couple times a week just for something different in the morning, especially if I worked out. It just gives me that extra gritty clean. And this piece retails for $34, and it's going to last one time a day. If you use it every day, one time a day, 2.5 months. So that's that.
That's great. And you don't really even need to exfoliate that much. So it's going to last you a really long time. And I love that it's a powder. It's great for travel, really easy to take with you. And I got to tell you this is really fun, you guys. So there's 3 ways you can use that powder. You can mix it with your cleanser, you can mix it with water, like she did in the video, or you can mix it with our nourishing oil. Okay. And so the first time my daughters and I tried this, we mixed the nourishing oil with it and we were playing in it. And, my daughter goes, and we're rubbing it. She goes, Mom, it feels like we're rubbing cupcake. It smells like and feels like we're rubbing cupcake batter on our face. That's how like vanilla, but wonderful it is. And the texture is like clumpy, kind of like cake batter, right?
Yeah.
And so anyway, yes, funfetti all over your face. Yes. And so you have choices. And I think women love choices. So this oil is our nourishing oil. It's absolutely amazing. Also 100% naturally driven. And I'm going to tell you this oil lasts so much. Mary Kay says if you use 2 to 3 drops a day, it will twice a day. It will last you 2 months. It's going to last you a really long time. So let me tell you all the different ways you can use it. You can use it as like a moisturizer also, and you can put it right on your face, rub that in. I love it because no matter where you use it, it's a quick drying oil. Okay, so it's not going to leave any kind of greasy feel. It penetrates deep into your skin. Of course, when you're done using it, or anytime you want to use it, you can use it on your cuticles, but after you're done using it, put it on your face, then rub it in on your cuticles right there. And then when you're done rubbing on your cuticles, what do? Reach over and rub it through your hair, or you could just put a couple squirts in your hand and use it on your hair. There's a massaging attachment with the Skinvigorate brush right there that Montana's showing you. And so you could put some of this on. And you guys, I love that massaging brush. There's so many good reasons to massage, but there's instructions with that massager. And you spend 1 of the 2 minutes using it on your neck lifting. Where do women always pull from when they talk about getting a facelift on TV? We don't talk about it because we don't need to. But on TV, they're always like, back here. So you do a lot of massaging this way, and it will just glide and feel wonderful. We've been using, and during this COVID time, I'm going to tell you, we've been using this, my kids and I, as hand lotion, instead of using hand lotion, because it is such a fast drying oil, but because it nourishes deep into your skin, it's perfect. Look at that. I'm not all greasy and oily, which a lot of lotions would leave you oily. Sometimes too, I will point this out, even though I'm not the oily one of the crew, I'm just saying. The other thing is that a lot of times some people are oily because their skin's not getting enough nourishment. Yeah. And so there have been some of my girlfriends who've used this, or their teens have used this oil, and it's actually cleared up their acne because it's now giving them more of the nourishment they need, or even the oil control. So that might sound weird, but it could be working for you. And then last but not least, this is technically like the moisturizer. This is the nourishing stick. And you guys, I'm obsessed with this stick, okay? I'm going to tell you, I have 6 in circulation. That seems obsessive, but this is why I get to talk about it. Also 100% naturally driven. It's got beeswax in it. The other one, let me tell you, there's with the oil, some of you might want to know, there is almond oil, sweet almond oil, olive oil, sesame oil, which are natural emollients. And it also includes squalene, which is driven from plants, which is an excellent moisturizer to help support the skin barrier and reduce dryness. It's also got vitamin E. And while none of these products have like anti-aging stuff in them, vitamin E is used as sort of an it's kind of like one of those, it's God's anti-aging.
Yeah, okay. It's like the extra vitamin that supports the skin's barrier, which protects you from the environmental irritants and free radicals. Again, and that leads to aging. So this still helps prevent, for sure.
For sure. And so this one has candela wax and beeswax to help prevent skin from dryness, cambu wax, something wax for emollient benefits, and squalene as well. Beeswax is an excellent protector of the skin barrier, sunflower seed wax, and sunflower seed oil. Also 100% all natural. Okay. So it's meant to be used as like a moisturizing stick where you moisturize your face with it. If you are someone who camps or like lives a rustic life, I mean, I could see that being amazing. Here's what I use them for, why I have 6 in circulation. I was a teen in the 90s, and I was a big fan of those giant chapsticks. Anybody else? From Bath & Body Works. And so this one is my desk one, my desk lip balm. I actually love using this as lip balm. I'm more obsessed with this than the first 18 years I used satin lip balm. So see, that one's clearly defined. I have one up in my bathroom for my lips and one in my purse for my lips. So I have 3 of these, but it's not drying. It's amazing and wonderful. Wonderful. And the one in my purse has lips on it for the lips. You want to know why? Because I have one in my purse and I have one in my bathroom for my feet, elbows, dry spots. Now the one in my bathroom is really for my feet because I don't know about you guys, but I hate touching my feet, but they get dry. I have drier skin. So I just run this really quick over my heels, my toes, wherever in the summer, especially because when people see my feet. From the one in my bathroom, the one in my purse, it's kind of like that picture that was just being shown. Have you ever been somewhere and all of a sudden noticed that you have like really dry knees or a really dry spot or elbows, whatever?
Oh,
so right? And it's not, but you don't have to worry about lotion, whatever. And then one more I have. So that's 5. The 6th one is next, also upstairs in my bathroom. And this one has an eye on it because I will use this underneath my eyes as extra emollient because I have drier skin. And my makeup can sometimes just not lay so well if I haven't been drinking enough water, things like that. And so, yes, I could just go and drink a whole bunch of water and pee all day, but I use this in addition to that to help me out. So that's why I have 6. And you might be thinking to yourself, that's obscene. At 20 stick, but I get it half off. So haha. Okay.
And so that's why she also gives them to her kids. And
yes,
feel terrible about it.
Yes. So my Emmy always has really dry, cracked lips, especially in the winter. And normally I give her the satin lip balm, but she last year was like, I really like this better. And so this is what she uses as well. And most moms would not give their then 8-year-old a $28 lip balm, but it is great. It is healing. And so it's hard to deny it, but it feels better when it's only $14. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay.
So true.
That's the full set. That's all 4 pieces. You can purchase them individually, of course, but altogether it's $136. And you guys, it's really important in this new year that you're taking care of your skin. Skin minimalism is where it's at. And we do have some really great products coming out. You may have heard about that you want it, but here's the thing. You don't want to use that product if you're not using skincare. And so make sure you talk to your consultant about her 21-day skincare challenge so that you can get maybe a discount on a skincare line. We are looking for people, you guys, truthfully, we wish we had more before and after skincare models, but unfortunately there haven't been too many that are posted for whatever reason. So I know I would love to have somebody volunteer to use it for 21 days and do a before and after picture of those days so we can show what a difference it makes, because it does make a difference in your skin.
For sure. Yeah. And don't forget, like Stephanie mentioned, you can use these products in conjunction with all of our other skincare lines, because all of our products are formulated to play nice together. And so they're not going to interact with each other in a negative way, and then your face is the casualty, which commonly happens if you're using different brands. So that's why Mary Kay thought it was so important that they came out with something that would not only be the level of excellence that we stand for, but also will work together with all of our other products, so that you're not like pulling from different product lines and hoping that you don't get a reaction. So
yeah. And you know what? A few times, and I don't know if you've done this, Montana, I will add this to my 10 Ways 3D moisturizer because it dilutes it a little bit, I guess is the best way to put it. And then I don't need to use more moisturizer. I just use a couple drops of this, and it makes it so that I can make it go
all around,
all from here.
Oh, good. Lifting serum. Hello.
Everything is up. Everything go up, not down. Up, down. Yes. And then I read once too. Mary Kay even recommended putting it into your foundation for a little glow. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but that's another tip. I just love that these products are so diverse. You can do so
for sure. Now, so anything you've seen so far, put in the chat, like which product would you be excited to experience? Because, you know, whether or not this whole line is something you would want to try, but put it in the comments. Like, I'd love to try this. I think this sounds really good. Because your beauty consultant wants to know, you know, remember, you are the lifeline of her business in the light of you give her, you know, things to share with other customers. We do have a 100% satisfaction guarantee on all of our skincare lines, all of our products, period. But this is great because you can really buy with confidence, since it might be something that's a little different than your norm.
Yeah. And you really, we can't squirt it in a cupcake wrapper for you.
You just gotta give it a try.
All right, you guys. Well, we're so excited that you've been hearing about it. I see the chat going. I know that the Glam Squad is taking really good care of each and every single one of you. Yes. And so before we go, you know that we love to tell everybody, you know, when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And so, of course, we love telling everybody about Mary Kay and what's been going on. And you guys, I just want to point out really quickly, right now, you can start the same business that has paid my family and paid me over 6 figures for the last several years for just $30. And, you know, it used to be that Mary Kay was a way you worked in person. You know, you just had to go to somebody's house. They came to your house, whatever the case may be. But I'm going to tell you right now, there are so many different ways at so many different comfort levels. From the person who has total anxiety, why do you think you're watching Montana and I? Because we don't have anxiety, but maybe your consultant doesn't, she has some like anxiety about doing stuff in groups or with lots of people, but we believe she deserves still a chance to make some extra income for her family, or that you do. And so for $30, you too could earn 50% on everything you sell. We're going to teach you everything you need to know. And we believe that women deserve to be able to make their own educated decision as to whether or not this is for them, instead of just assuming. So talk to your consultant. Make sure you let her know, what you're thinking, or if you have any questions. It's great practice for her, even if your questions are just out of curiosity, versus, oh my gosh, I totally have to do this. But we want to make sure you have the information and it's made from education and not fear or just assumption, because you guys, it's $30. You've been to the drive-through. You've spent $30 and thought nothing of it. Why are you freaking out about the idea of spending $30 right now? I don't know. But I just want you to think about it. Maybe you could afford to save 50% of your product, have 1 or 2 customers. Maybe you could afford to save 50% on your product and have 3 or 4 customers. Maybe have a couple people on and join us each week for fun. And you rake in the dough. Or maybe you want to take a little journey to see what else is available in the world. But we just want you to know it's available, and we want to make sure you know all the information you need. So it's quiz time. Here we go, you guys. Grab a piece of paper, and I want you to share with your consultant. You're going to text her this, and this is how you're going to finalize all your entries into our drawings tonight. Number 1, did you have fun? Just say yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. Okay. We don't want to cry. Montana's very sensitive.
We might cry if you don't.
Yeah, I know. Number 2, what do you want to add to keep yourself looking gorgeous? Number 3, what do you want to do for your next appointment? I mean, you probably want to do one of those 5 and 5s, Fab 5s. I mean, seriously. Yeah. So tell your consultant, book me. And how do you want to work together going forward? Do you want to just be a customer? Do you want to maybe absolutely just get started and be just do it? Do you want to get some more information? You want to pay full price as that customer. So you want to be a customer, you want to hear some more, whatever, you got that. So A, absolutely get me started. B, I would like you to have some coffee over the internet and talk. And C, no way, Jose. I just want to pay you full price. But I want to tell you this, for our decision makers, we have something fun this month.
Yes, I love it.
And it's different for each of our units, but, this one's technically gone for me. But when you're a decision maker, you get to pick a number, okay, 1 through 12. And when they're gone, they're gone. We pick a number 1 through 12, and inside is a gift. And mine are filled with paper, so that I could do something bigger or whatnot, and it wasn't determined by the size of the box. But anyway, it could be jewelry. It could be $30 to pay you back for your starter. It could be whatever. And we're going to, Montana or I will send that to you in the mail as a gift for being that decision maker. Because again, when was the last time you went to Burger King, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Jimmy John's, Chipotle drive-through, and you got your total and you were like, ooh, I'm going to call my mom and see if this is a good idea. I'm going to check with my husband to see what he thinks. I'm going to see if my best friend thinks I should be eating like this. No, you didn't. Right. No, you didn't. And now
you tell us that.
I mean, for crying out loud, you can't even join Sam's Club and get a discount for $30. No. Why are you, why have to survey the land? Why not just give it a whirl, see what happens? And, worst case scenario, you get your products half off, or you can look at us and go, see, I told you I'd suck. And we'll say, you're right.
Yeah, no big deal. It's amazing.
It's amazing. So we appreciate you guys being on. Don't forget, next week we're talking about repair. And we're so glad we're on.
If you already use the repair set and you have like a really good testimonial, or you've seen results in your skin that you'd love let the world know, we would love to feature you. So make sure you connect with your beauty consultant, and because we want to ask you all the questions.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get Jean Wiley on here. She's got some great pictures.
Oh yeah,
a person who actually uses this and has seen incredible results from it.
So good.
Excellent. All right. Well, Montana, it was fun hanging out with you.
Yes, it was so fun.
Hump day. Oh gosh, that was
fun for getting in the chat and keeping it busy over there. We love it. neither one of us, well, I definitely can't see what's happening. So I'm just like, oh, hello, words.
Something's flying by. You guys, we are so grateful for our glam squad because they're saving. They are. You guys are the best. Yes, give it up for them. And don't forget to send us your answers. Don't send us your questions. No, you can ask us questions, but send them your questions, us your consultant answers. All right, I got to put these kids to bed. I'm going to talk to you guys later.